while playing with the gadgets. So I'm gonna put the camera like this so I can show you what I'm doing. You don't really need to see me. All you need to do is just see what I'm doing. Right. So here we've got the meat that I will add to the bowl. And then I shall get a grater and grate the onion and garlic. I prefer to grate the onion and garlic because it mixes up with the meat better rather than cut. Because if you was to cut the onion and garlic, you would have to cut it really small, really tiny, and it will just not be that nice, and the balls will just not mix up very nicely. And once you fry them, the little bits of onion will just fall out. So this is it. I am very quickly grating the onion. I'm trying to be as quick as I can. I'm new to this. Well, I guess this pandemic has actually made us perhaps want more. I've always wanted to cook and share my cooking skills. Well, I'm self-taught. I've not went to school. I actually do have a job. I'm sure everyone does. But I love to cook. So I'm grating the first onion, and the first onion has been grated. Yeah. And I'm grating the second one. It is making my eyes a bit funny, even though I am wearing glasses. But it is making my eyes a little bit watery, so today I do feel great that I am actually wearing glasses. Because sometimes, you know, it actually does get in the way now, I've noticed, since I have been wearing glasses full time. Yeah, this is just a simple mix of meatballs. I could add some vegetables into this, but it's not necessary. I will add some more bits and bobs in the red sauce after, because what you do with the meatballs is you make the meatballs and then you fry them on the pan, and after frying them you put it in a sauce, but I'll talk you over the whole process because you will be, well, I will be making the sauce from scratch as well, using a bit of onion, courgette, carrot, and a bit of passata. My favorite passata is bought from Lidl, the glass bottle, which is natural. It's very natural. It's 99% tomato, which is what you want, and it's lovely with a bit of salt, a bit of parsley. I don't really use basil. I don't know. I've never really experienced with basil. It is a very mild taste though, I know that. And I must introduce it to my kitchen. But I do use a load of other herbs. Okay. Garlic is done. My blah blah is done. And now I'll be beating, well not beating, I'll be hitting the egg in. Very easy. Done. With the herbs and spices, I don't really measure. I do everything from eye. So just watch. Here, by the way, is 500 grams of meat. So with paprika, it's about half of a teaspoon. With parsley is about 1/4 of a teaspoon. the garlic and pepper seasoning. I would say it's another 1/4 of a teaspoon, and a bit of salt. It's less than 1/4 of a teaspoon. So now we just mix it all up. And make it into a lovely meatball mixture. You see, in the supermarkets, they do sell ready-made meatballs, but they're not like this. They're not as nice. They've got lots of white bits in them. And I've noticed that in their meatballs, in the shops, they put breadcrumbs in them. And what is it called? Rusk. Yeah, they put rusk in them. And I wonder, why would you put wheat and rusk in your meatballs? It's not necessary. It sticks. And that's the same problem as in my country. They put semolina inside their meatballs. I just don't understand why. Perhaps before they used to put it in just to maximize the volume of the meat. But now, why are they putting it in? I don't know. It's just probably to fatten us up. Or I suppose, again, maximize the volume of the meat, right? Maximize profits with the expense of our health. But anyway, this is the best way, the healthiest way to make meatballs. And now the meat, since I'm mixing it, is becoming more thick. And once it becomes thick, that's when we know that it's ready to be molded into balls. So now I'm just gonna get a plate ready and mold the meatballs into balls. And the size of the meatballs that I usually do is about the size of a plum. They're slightly bigger than the usual size meatballs from the supermarket. My ones are slightly bigger because I just like them a bit bigger. They just feel nice. And that's how I do it. But it's totally individual. It's completely up to you. And this is how it goes. This is the meat. And this is what it looks like. And it's just a nice home cooked food. I've been running this now for 7 minutes, and it's took me 7 minutes from start to actually making meatballs. So the total time to make all my meatballs will be probably 10 minutes, which is so fast. So I don't even see why people should actually buy store-bought meatballs. It's just so easy to make it yourself. And it's a bit cheaper. Oh, and did I mention it's fast? So this is how we do it. Just do it until we finish the actual mixture of minced meat. My preference to buy minced meat is from Lidl's because it's cost effective and the meat is actually good quality. You have a choice of percentages of the fat. I always get the leanest minced beef because it's the healthiest and it contains the most protein, and the family needs protein, especially the kids. They need to grow and they need good food in them. And yeah, so here we are. I'm just trying to rush right now. I really want to make it in 10 minutes. And I don't want to make them too big. Because obviously you might be thinking that, oh, she's making them big. This is why she's going to make it in 10 minutes. No, I don't like to cheat. I like to make everything by the book. And here we are. Here's my last meatball. And right. I'm over 10 minutes. Oh no. Right, so the preparation: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 meatballs. Ooh, cool. 10 meatballs.